Hi everyone, how you doing? Welcome to day 5 of Try Hack Me's Advent of Cyber. Today we're looking at a bit more red teaming, brute forcing. So we're just going to crack straight on with it. I've already hit start machine to get the machine up and running just while I've got things sorted and we work our way through. As you'll see here, we've got looking at remote access services today, so we're going to touch a little bit on SSH, RDP, Remote Desktop Protocol, and VNC for virtual network computing. As always, not going to spend time reading through all of the details. This will give you a chance to read through it at your leisure, as and when you're ready to. That way you can make your own notes on it, pick out all the bits that are key to you that you understand. Things that you don't understand, you can then go back and look through again. It's also going to look at covering authentication today, attacking passwords. So that might be using things like Hydra or John the Hacker, various different hacking tools. Like I say, I'm still new to this myself, so I'm learning some of the key phrases, and I think it's nice that we can go on this journey together. So make sure you give us a like, hit the video like button, subscribe, keep up to date with all the videos that are coming on. Let's begin this hacking journey and cybersecurity development journey together. So again, it's going to look at, to start, some instructions here on how to get going. So to start the attack box and the attached virtual machine, click on the start attacks box at the top, which we haven't done yet, which is that one there. So you'll see, there we go. Now we're split up into two screens. And this is why it's important to make sure that you read through everything, because this gives you details that you need in order to progress through these rooms. So we've started the attack box and the attached virtual machine by clicking on the start machine button. Couple of minutes for it to follow along. On the attack box, so again, this is just showing you here what it's done. It's using the Nmap scan to try and find what ports are open, what services they're using, as we did in the previous one. So again, as you can see here, we've got on port 22 SSH, which is always the same. On port 5900 we've got VNC. So again, this is just showing what we've got available. Again, here are two different tags that are relevant to Nmap. So as always, you can open up the manual, Nmap space man. So open up your terminal, put Nmap man, and that will give you a description of all the various tags and bits and pieces that you can use with Nmap to find the specific information you're looking for. So again, scrolling through, loads of different things here. So examples of how to use Hydra. Again, Hydra space and the man gives you the manual, so you can get a good understanding what all these different tags mean. So they've helped us here. Username, so I shall proceed the username, i.e. the login name of the target. P is for word list. .text, so this is telling Hydra to use the word list. So for those of you that don't know, a word list is a text file in this case that has got been populated with words that have been found or used before, and a common passwords that have been used on previous hacks and things like that. So let's just have a quick look, man. So there it is. So apologies, it's man Nmap. So you can see here as we scroll down the page, this is basically the manual, and now we can start to see that we're getting all of the tags, what they do, how they operate, which ones we might need. So we can see there they've used SS, which is here. again, as we scroll down, if we want to find out what version we're using, scripts, all sorts of different things. Again, so always use that helpful thing there just to give you man, and that tells it through. So if we were to go man Hydra, again, we get the general commands manual for Hydra, what all the different tags are and what they do, and simply push Q just to come out of there. Clear, takes our screen back up to where we are. So let's crack on with the project in hand. Okay, use Hydra to find the VNC password of the target with IP address. What is the password? So it's asking us to use Hydra to find the VNC password of the target with IP address there. So again, what we need to do is we need to come up here to Hydra. Let's just see if there's any files in here that we might need. CD tools. Yes. Word lists. So again there. And there's our word list in there. So again, they've supplied us the tools in there. So that's the list we're looking for. You can place such as IDP or any other. Many clients can be used to connect. If you're connecting from the tap box, we recommend using Remina to start Remina. So let's go through this. It's obviously in here for a reason. To start Remina from the applications menu. So go into there. It is Remina. Click on the internet group to find Remina. So this isn't letting us open it until if you get the dialog box to unlock your login key ring, click cancel. So let's do that. We need to select the VNC protocol and type the IP address of the target system as shown in the figure below. 10.184.234. So now we're trying to connect to that server there, and obviously what we're going to need cannot connect because we tried to connect on that one there. So let's go VNC, and this is where we need to try and find a password to get in. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. So again, in here, just change from RDP to VNC. So now we're going to go back to Hydra. So have we got a username? What is the password? Root. Where's that there? Come back to the very start. So we want Hydra. We're not looking for that there. But what we are looking for, word list .txt. In fact, let's go into. We know where the word list is, so let's go straight into CD tools, word lists. Right, let's try and run Hydra straight from in here because we know that's where the word list is. P word list rock u.txt. What happens if we put that in? Invalid target definition. Concrete. We'll use mark as the username as it iterates over the passwords against SSH. Okay, so this is quite a tricky one. Let's say first few have been fairly easy. We want an automated way to try common passwords or the entries from a word list. Here comes THC Hydra. There. So we need to specify the IP address, and we also then need to specify the word list which we've done, and then we want to do VNC. So consider the following concrete examples. We use markers users iterate over the provided passwords against the SSH server. So let's see where we get to. If we go Hydra, L, mark, tag, P, rocku.txt, 10, 10, 184.234 VNC. Hit that, see what we get. Hydra. Warning, you should set the number of pads to 4 for VNC service. Error the radius. Cisco Oracle. Then the PP option, not login. User telnet module for Cisco using. So let's try taking this out. See where we get to there. Because it was here telling us we've got an error with the username tag. So we're now attacking VNC here, trying to get the password to get in. Alright, so all we've done there, again, read the information, pay attention to detail of what's been shown in front of us. So we've tried to we've gone into the word list folder because we know that's there. We've used the rocku.txt file. We tried running that. It came back with a few errors. We're only using the P, not the login. So the P for selecting the word list we want to use. We're not using the username because we haven't actually been specified one. That was one I just seen here on the left hand side. I thought I'd try it, hadn't worked. So we're now just trying to log in without that. Obviously we've selected VNC as what we're trying to attack. You can add, so there's some extra stuff we can add in if that doesn't come back through with anything. Try and find a minute, phone not in charge there. 60, there are some extra optional arguments that you can add. A V for verbose makes Hydra show the username and password combinations being tried. This verbose is very convenient to see the progress. You still need to be more confident in your command line syntax. Debugging provides more information. In the terminal below, use Hydra to find the password username Alexandra that allows access via SSH. So there's another name that we might need to use, Alexandra. Right, so again, so where we've just seen about the verbose at the top, we can see that being fully used here, V, and that's what all that's doing. Showing us all the different logins and bits and pieces, and there we have it. There's our password. Haste 2. Let's pop that in there and see what we get. 1Q2W3E4R. Correct answer. Bosh. Thanks very much. Using the VNC client on the attack box, connect to the target IP address. What is the flag written on the target's screen? So again, so now we can come back to this one here. We can hit that bit there. When it pops up with a password, we can put 1Q2W3E4R. Try and log in. Bosh, there we are, we're in. Bosh. What a word. Using a VNC on a connected target, what is the flag written on the target's screen? So a flag written there. There it is down the bottom. So again, a little bit of adjustment. THM I underscore C your underscore screen. There, hit submit. Bosh. If you like the topic of this task, check out these following rules. Protocol servers there, Hydra Pass Text John the Ripper. So John the Ripper is one I mentioned earlier. Completed. Day 5 completed. Alright, so it's now starting to challenge us a little bit, this one. But again, a bit methodical thinking about what you're doing. Read through the information there because it shows how important that is. And look forward to seeing what they offer us tomorrow. Catch you then.